hospital is doing much better service to the society, you should charge them lesser rate of interest. And because you are financing so many vehicles, at so low rate of interest, so many vehicles are on the road which are leading to accidents, causing the need for more and more hospitals to come up. Nevertheless, today I think in the financial sector, if at all anybody has taken cognizance of this climate change impact, I think it is only the insurance companies, because they have a large stake in that. Any environmental change will impact them. So I think as of today, it is only insurance companies who have taken cognizance of it, and banks, they need to. Definitely yes, because we know that for the development of a society, for the development of a nation, the financial institutions play a vital role. And key issues like climate change, environmental changes cannot be ignored. But then there has to be a balance struck between development, cost and the environmental issues. Because today, again I recall somebody having said, many people, like in the US, they said people talk about it. In India, people don't talk about it. Where do we have the time for it? We are all running after roti kapda makan. Only after that we'll have time to talk about all those things. Whereas they are self-sufficient. They have social security schemes. People who don't have employment, they have social security schemes. How is it that when you go to tourist places, you find foreigners coming there, you talk to them, they say they slog for 8 or 9 months in a year and they earn enough and they can splurge it around for the next 2 months. Can we think of that? Here 12 months of slogging is not enough for us. So it's a totally different context. People, it's not that they don't want to talk about it, they know it. Especially you go to states where the level of education is high. I come from Kerala. People are highly aware of it. Environmentalists are very, very active. But then, today we have to strike a balance between, more important is development. See, all this climate change we are talking about today, all the negative impact that has happened on the climate and the environment on which we are debating today, is all being caused by the people who are propounding climate change today, that is the developed countries. They have had their pound of flesh, and now they are imposing this climate change on us to say that you do this, you do that, because they fear that if others also develop, they will lose their position in the world economy. So friends, I can only tell you one thing, that although even as a banker we think of this, at this point of time, to be honest, to disentangle myself from clients with activities with a negative impact on climate change, we must be willing to forego some short-term business opportunities in favor of long-term gains. This can basically happen if there are some governmental regulations and there are some incentives. Like for example, what we can do is support emission reduction, renewable energy and energy efficiency projects. Support in the sense probably, consider differential pricing. In the form of pricing, we reduce some interest rates if these projects are there. And at the same time, we also would like that, once upon a time when the small scale industries was developing, I think that concept is no more there. Earlier I remember there was there for small scale industries, there was a price preference policy in the government of India.